Top discussion, what it do? What it do? Top discussion. What's up? Let's get it. Y'all go ahead and roll in, roll in, roll in. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do me a favor. You come in this live, send it to 5 people. 10 if you need to. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't here doing the robot, am I? 1 second. Let me get my code. Yo.
What's happening?
Go.
How you feeling?
I'm cool. How you doing, brother?
I'm in the building tonight, baby. Oh, what the feeling is right.
Yes, sir.
What you got over there? What you sipping on, cuz?
Oh. Water, shorty, water.
Man, on Essential this week, man.
What with the aloe vera concentrate in it, man. It's all about health this week.
This nigga been on www.herbalife.com and shit.
Yo, get out of here. Our co-host ready to go, man. She done already requested me and everything. Our co-host ready to go. She done already requested me and everything. Let's go. Let's go. Should be coming on in here shortly.
What we on tonight?
Hey, everybody, send this live to 5 people. What's up? What's up?
Hey y'all.
What's happening? How you feeling?
Good. I was literally about to ask y'all how you gonna not let me in. Hi y'all.
How you doing?
Good.
Queen Lash is in the building.
Hey y'all.
Do me a favor, introduce yourself to everybody in the live. Also,
hey y'all. There's a lot of people on here. Okay, so I am Darlene. I am the face, the face behind the Tweezers, Queens, and Lashes. I am a lash artist. I teach lashes. I teach lash courses. And I also do brows. And this is Austin, who wanted to join. So we got a special guest on a special guest. He gonna be popping in and out.
What kind of dog is that, man?
First of all, no. He is a Chihuahua. He is a whole human in dog form. But thank you guys for having me. I'm truly excited.
Oh, no problem. Definitely. More than honored to have you. You drop these gems on these people up in this live, man. Do me a favor, everybody send this live to 5 people. Send this live to 5 people, 10 at the most. Get these people up in here.
I won't be able to send it, right? Because I'm on here. Or would I be able to send it to 5 people?
You should be, but we'll see. We'll see.
No, because knowing me, I'm going to probably get off the thing.
I hear that. Let's go from there.
Accountability Thursdays, man. Everybody check in, man. Real quick.
Yes, accountability. Hey, do me a favor. What have you been holding yourself accountable for this week?
Oh, Jesus.
That's you. I'm talking to you, Miss Queen.
Oh, shoot. Okay. What have I been holding myself accountable for this week?
She on the hot seat already, yo.
Dang.
Already.
Let's get it.
Oh, definitely not drinking water. Okay. I can tell you what I haven't been accountable for. But I did put in my grades in for my kids. So if my kids are watching me right now, let them know that I did put grades in for 4th quarter. So thumbs up for me that I did that.
I hit that. Tell everybody where you
And the deadline is tonight. So I beat the deadline. So I'm patting myself on the back for that because I was going to tell myself I was going to do it by the actual deadline, but I didn't.
I hear that all accomplishments must be met. What grade do you teach?
5th and 6th, and today was their last day.
Talking about what you teach at? You got any football players? Let's talk about this real quick. Hold on.
Imagine Lincoln Public Charter.
What I said?
Crazy. Sulu.
Oh no, that's too far.
That's not far. That's not far. But no, 5th and 6th grade. Shout out to them. Reading language arts.
What age is that? That's like it's like 11, right?
They
11,
are
yeah.
12 going on 30, 45.
That's all the kids today. But
First of all, it better not be no 12-year-olds in the 5th grade. I'm just letting you know that right.
That's like that 12, 11, 12. Spicy.
I hear that. Let's hop right into it though. I want to ask you, like, how much did your environment have an impact on the entrepreneur that you are today?
I want to say when you surround yourself around positive people, I found out that a lot of my good business friends were people that started off as clients, to be honest. And I think that was a big one for me, is that I get to meet people who are also lash techs as well, that I meet around the DMV area. And we are actually close. So I feel like it's a bond that you make with a lot of these entrepreneurs, these other lash techs as well, who are doing the same thing as I am. I think it's really important that you surround yourself with them, because sometimes it's like a simple text message in the morning, them letting you know, like, hey, you know, keep going, keep pushing. For my students, I let them know every morning that, you know, it's an opportunity to start all over again. So if they mess up yesterday, then today is a brand new day.
I hear that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
This is crazy, right? So you're an entrepreneur and you're a teacher, right?
All in one.
Tell me the balance of the life of that, right?
Oh God. You just do it. Honestly, that was just literally my main focus at the end of the day is, I don't know, I wake up early and then I'm up, I'm getting breakfast ready, getting the little ones ready, and then I'm sending them off to school. Then I take myself to school, and then after school it's probably like 4 or 5, and then I have to teach. So for me to stay busy, that's always been something that's an ongoing thing as well. Just for me. Okay, I'll read it in a second after my podcast. Oh, he needs help brushing his teeth. Well, help him. Help him brush his teeth.
I can't do that.
Oh, God. Okay, and then you have interruptions in life. So, all in all, you just try to find the balance and honestly try to make it work. There is no remedy. I feel like there is no formula. There is not amount of coffee in the world. You just get it done. That is just the best way I can put it at the end of the day, is you just know you have to get it done at the end of the day. So whether if you're tired, if you're happy, if you got a headache, you still got to get it done and parent at the end of the day, because it doesn't stop.
I hear that all the way. With having a lash tech business, you know, I'm quite sure Instagram plays a big part on you know, gaining new clients and, you know, gaining students. How do you go about like the marketing part of it for real, other than IG?
For me, just talking from personal experience, not having a business background at all, a lot of stuff just came from me going on Canva and trying to see what did work. I wasn't always in front of the camera, like making videos and stuff like that. I had to literally, true story, practice in front of probably like boxes, lamps, and stuff like that in my little studio that I did have at the time when I first started 2.5 years ago. So when I say that it took a lot of courage, I guess, for me to get out there on the social media platform, I got more comfortable the more I started practicing doing it behind the scenes, right? Because it took me a while to edit. But now I'll just go on live and just rant about my day as it comes along. But I think everything just came with not necessarily like doing the research, but it more so just came from just not caring what other people had to think. And I just did the whole video thing on my own.
There you go. What you say? Repetition makes it don't make perfect and make room for improvement. You feel me?
Most definitely.
We
Most
gotta keep we gotta keep that right there. Right? I'm trying to say what other people think is dictating a lot of people's lives, man.
for sure.
Like how do we get the next person, even if we touch one person to change one person's life, right?
Right.
How do we get somebody else to realize like it doesn't matter, it's you versus you, right? You came in this world by yourself. You gonna leave by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? You are blocking your own blessings. But I
Yes.
tell you, telling everybody, you got all what you need. Everything you got up inside you, that's all you need right now.
Right.
Yes. Talk to him now.
You
Go
know what I
ahead.
mean?
Don't
I
come
just wanted,
up.
I just wanted to say that real quick because that's real deep. A lot of people be like, "Nah, I can't go on live. They gonna think this of me." Who cares?
You
Mm-hmm.
have to do it for you, and you have to be your biggest fan at the end of the day. And I think from the first podcast that I ever did last year with a couple of my friends, I think that was the biggest thing that I had to realize is that I'm seeing other girls too who are lash techs, and everyone and their mom out here is trying to be a lash tech now in the summertime. But I couldn't compare my journey to theirs, right? Because I'm seeing people now with their storefronts and everything, and I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to get there too, and maybe when I get there, not if I get there, when I'll get there.
Come on, talk to it now. We manifest things on
When
this.
I get there, I know that this small business isn't just, a small business. It's a big impact. And just like you said, it only just takes just for one person to be touched by my business. So I'm really big on the education factor. So when I brought in teaching with becoming an entrepreneur, I know I wanted it to be a bigger mission than what it is, just to teach these girls to become their own boss. So yeah,
There we
big
go.
impact. Small business, big impact.
Come
Yeah.
on now. All y'all on this live, man. Some of y'all got some information, right? Once you learn and once you earn, it's time for you to return,
Yes.
right? Each one teach one, man. Let's go. How we gonna better our community if we holding everything in?
Yeah. Like I was you just talking earlier. He said something. I can't think of the question, but it was more of this information that we'll never know if we don't ever ask. You know what I'm saying? And when you
Right.
see one person doing something, like he gave me a tip on what I do now, right? Because you need to get you this and get you that and run this play, right? And keep running it until you get, to the higher level or whatever. But that just goes to show, like you say, if you can touch one person, you know what I'm saying, you're serving your purpose of what you're doing. It's not about the money you're making. It's not about anything. Like, who can you bring with you to get where you want to go, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's a definite right there.
Straight up. All these people listening right now. Once you find something that's working, keep doing it. That's
Mm.
the hack. You find something that's working, keep doing it. Don't start Turo and then be like, yo, it's working. Then you start Airbnb. If it's work, keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do lashes and eyebrows and then next thing you know, you want to do weaves. Just keep doing it. I
Oh
mean,
my God. No, he did
Hey,
not.
look.
just keep doing it. Once you find something that's working, do more of it. I guarantee you, it's going to work out for you. I've never seen anybody do something every single day and not get better. I just never seen it.
Right.
Have you being a entrepreneur and a business owner, have you tapped into business credit yet?
No, but I see that
Oh,
you were
I
talking
thought,
about it. I
oh,
gotta be transparent.
oh.
No.
I just knew you was about to give me some bombs right there. Look, it's all somewhere we could start, right?
Right.
Like I just started a business T-shirt thing. You know what I'm saying? Where they gave me a credit line. You know what I'm saying? That it would start reporting to NAV and to Equifax and to Experian. Commercial. You know what I mean? Definitely try that out. Definitely try that out. You want to have some Queens and Lashes shirts and stuff like that instead of going somewhere and paying for them. Pay for them through there. Get your.
I'm trying to launch this.
I hear that.
See?
I hear that.
Okay. See?
I hear
You
that.
spoke it. You spoke it into existence already.
I hear that. See, I mean, that's what we all here for, is to learn from each other. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And put each other out there. What should I say? How long have you been in business, and how tough was that road? How tough was that road to get where you're at now?
Mentally, it was tough. I will say for my culture, and I'm really big on being transparent with my own students and letting them know this is something that I always never wanted. It was just something that I took a class and it kind of just launched from there.
Okay.
And for being in a Filipino culture, this is something that also like my own parents didn't really want to see me do. They very much so would have rather me be in some scrubs still, and being in some hospital like all my other cousins and everything like that. But I know that was just not for me. It wasn't for me because I was transparent with myself and I knew that, one, I do not like math, I do not like science. Everything that I should be good at, this one is not good at. But what I am good at is that I know that I'm good working with people.
Yeah.
I know that I like helping people. So with putting that psychology and everything like that, I knew that being in the military and everything like that, that was also helpful. But educating, being an entrepreneur, that was just something that what drove me and what motivated me at the end of the day. So the mental part of 2.5 years, it is a constant roller coaster. What you see on social media is not what actually happens behind the camera. But I think what sets me apart at the end of the day is knowing that I can be transparent, whether it's on my personal page or being transparent with my students on my business page. It's just no in between. Every day you just got to keep going. And I think that's the mental part of it as well. The emotional part is knowing at the end of the day, you just touch one life, right?
Yeah.
It's knowing that, I get that thank you at the end of the day. It's knowing that, I have that leeway to do that research and expand, take more classes, educate myself even more so that I'm fully educated enough to pass it down and pass the baton down to my students. Or someone out there who was thinking of taking a class, and I'm kind of inspiring in that way. When I started, it was 2 years ago when I was 27, and I just taught a 17-year-old. So you could imagine that whole decade gap. I wish I could have started earlier, but I'm grateful for that experience that led me to where I am today.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's never too late to learn.
It's never at
It's never
all.
too late
It's
to
never
learn.
too early to start either. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You're a blessing in the way that, where you are and what you're doing, and you're inside of a school already. Because everybody's not going to be, that person that goes to college. You know what I'm saying? So you're teaching those kids already. 9 times out of 10, they're minorities. You're teaching them business already and what they need to do when, what might be for them when they get out. So
For sure.
Big ups for real.
Yeah, how you feel about mentorship? Like how do you get to the next level?
Oh gosh. Fine.
He said, "Oh
You
God."
have to have, I want to say you have to have someone that you can not be ashamed to ask questions, someone who's going to be completely transparent with you. I am probably the most funniest, but down to earth, but I don't know. I have that Gemini factor in me. So I will be really hard on my students and tell them like, look, this ain't gonna work. But, I'll also let them go through their journey and also experience that for themselves as well, as far as me mentoring Queens and Lashes. I'm not gonna say all lash mentors are the same because they're not. When you are one of one, you aren't going to probably say the same things as other lash techs, right? But I only can speak on based on my experiences, what I went through in my own business, where I fucked up on, where I felt like I could have done better, where I was not doing that great mentoring in the beginning of my last journey simply because I didn't have that much experience, but now I do.
Yeah.
Now I do with the 2.5 that, that I've been coming together with my business with no business degree. All psychology here, right? All psychology, and no business. But with the training and the classes that I took over the years, you know, all of that is just, you know, mixing together in the pot, right? And then you just give the potion out and everything like that. So you try to have that balance. You try to mentor the best way you can. And everybody who's being mentored, whether they're 33 with kids, whether they're just 16, you have to have that level of compassion and love what you do.
Yeah.
Because you are basically molding that person. And the only guidance they really have at the end of the day is their mentor, right? And I let them know that I'm not perfect. I'm not always going to be there to hold their hand, but I let them know that I gave you the tools and the capabilities to basically like spread your wings and fly. But if you fall to the ground, like look who's here to pick you up at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
And that's hard sometimes because that mentoring for lash techs sometimes won't come from family members, you know. So I'm really big on making sure with my mentoring I follow up with them weekly, bi-weekly, whether it's monthly, you know. I always make sure that my girls are pretty much straight, and if they need help, they know that they can come to me. They could text me, they could FaceTime me, and I'll be there.
And in other words, you're saying a mentor is definitely needed when it comes to, you know, starting your own business, right?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes, and no shade to other lash techs, I mean, I just heard just hear stories sometimes where these girls will pay buku money for a class and then they don't get the mentorship, even though it's, you know, labeled on their flyer like ongoing mentorship or lifetime mentorship, right?
Yeah.
But then when they take the class, they end up coming out the class and where's your mentor? Nowhere to be found, right? And I think that's the hard part about it too, is that when you call yourself a teacher, you know, or you call yourself like this mentor and you show Instagram what you're all about, you have to kind of stick through with it, you know, to everything that you're selling on that flyer, you know.
Somebody say a little shade thrown.
No shade thrown. There's no
Somebody
shade
say a
thrown at
little shade
all.
thrown, man.
No shade thrown at all.
I say you just let them know where you stand, right? You just let them know where you stand.
No, I just know that from experience from girls who retook my class from other lash techs. I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no names.
Some of y'all need to up y'all game, man. That's what she's saying. I'm gonna say it for y'all. It's like y'all not doing enough. Y'all doing these people a disservice. If you can't help them, just leave them alone, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, what's your end goal with what you got going on as far as business, as far as, you know, your kids? Also on top of that, I want to ask you, do your kids inspire you? Like, how much do they inspire you on a daily basis when you're at work?
Okay. So my end goal is ultimately I want to have my own storefront, but I want to be able to be that one-stop shop. Lash techs, brow artists, to be able to run it, I do want to work it at the end of the day, run it, work it. As far as area and location, I'm not really sure yet, but I definitely do know that I want a storefront, whether it's inside a mall or, you know, at like a town center or something like that. Definitely looking forward to that in the future. I want to be the #1 DMV training for lashes and brows. I don't think that's too much of a big goal.
No,
But
not
my kids definitely are a big aspect and a big inspiration for what I do and why I keep going. Kids are funny. They literally will just run up to you and start doing a cartwheel and then call you ugly 2 seconds later. But that's the humor I think that we all need, you know. This generation and time, they stay joning on each other, and I think it's the most hilarious thing, you know. You know. But I think having that inspiration for the kids just to make you smile and kind of make your day will kind of turn around your whole aspect, whether you're feeling down or anything, or even when I'm stressed. I just know when I show up to school, you know, it's always a story with them. You know, all the kids got the drama. You know, they always got the tea. They always want to tell you what's the newest song and everything like that. So I feel like that's also important to also keep in mind as well, is that, you know, they're young, they're learning, but, you know, they're observing what you're doing. So you always have to be mindful what you say, what you do, who they want to become. I speak about my business all the time to my sixth graders. And my sixth graders started their own like bracelet business off of me telling them about my entrepreneurship. You know, and that kind of melted my heart in a way, because that was the actual time that they wanted to work together, is when they started their bracelet business. So I'm teaching them how they can market, right, based off what I'm doing. And I'm kind of hard on them, and I'm just only knowing they're 11 and 12, right, and I'm so hard on them. So the little things like that, I kind of had to sit back and realize, like, oh, they're just 11 and 12, but imagine the places they'll go, right? And I think that's it. I know you probably asked me the third question, but I think I forgot it, or even.
No, it was on.
That was a lot of questions, because that kind of took me after the first question. But no, that was a lot.
I need you to help somebody out real quick.
Sure.
Like, I need you to help somebody out. First of all, who got them lungs in the back?
Hey, right there, he over there
Oh,
singing.
poor baby. He's hungry.
Nah, but I need you to help somebody out, right? You come from a family that wanted you to do a certain thing. Talk to me about them conversations, right? Because a lot of people, they do things based off of their family's needs and not their needs, right? You knew what y'all want me to do. That's not for me, right? Like, talk to me about the emotion, the conversation. Like, hey, listen, I'm gonna do my own thing, and y'all just gonna have to support me.
So we're going to do it with a Filipino accent or without the Filipino accent? Y'all don't want to get me started on that.
The floor is yours.
Well, it was hard. It was a lot of doubts. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to, and I'm the only child, and I'm a girl. So the hardest part about it was probably going to my mom and letting her know that becoming a lash tech was something that I wanted to do, because first of all, she thought I was going to try to become an eye doctor. So she's calling up the Philippines talking about, okay, Darlene wants to become an eye doctor all of a sudden. And I'm like, why are you telling these people I'm trying to be a surgeon or something? That's nice and all, but that's literally what I did not say, Mom. I told you I wanted to become a lash tech, and she just was adamant for the good 6 months of me starting my lash journey, that Darlene was set on becoming like an eye surgeon. Cool. We'll go with that. Now oh my God, the helicopter is flying over. Hopefully y'all.
In the Magnolia, you in Magnolia right now.
Okay, I think it's passing by. No, it was hard. I think afterwards, maybe after 8-9 months, after they really saw that it was consistent for me, and they saw me going to work and everything like that, it was more so like, okay, she got clients, you know. I didn't start off like some lash techs starting off at home, and they had the capability of working from home. Right. And I was transparent with my students to let them know that when I first started, I took the class. The next following week, I was already paying $250 weekly for suite rent, which is kind of absurd, of course. But when you're working from home, you have that capability to work, you know, rent-free from home, from your basement, from your room, from your living room, wherever. My parents were like, nope, not here, not there, not anywhere, because we don't support this. Emotionally, for me, I knew in my head I had to be strong for myself. As much as I wanted to cry and felt like, okay, why couldn't y'all like support me through all of this, right? I just knew for myself that I had to prove them wrong, and knowing that the Gemini in me, I just, you know, no. No is no. I'm gonna prove y'all wrong. And I think that really, really helped me, and especially it helped me when I'm teaching lashes now, is that I see everything from oh my God, my boyfriend is outside the window laughing at me right now because I'm using the window as a as a support system for my phone. Anyways, God, the distractions. I know that with doing lashes and everything like that, It's hard. It's hard because coming from the culture where it's not frowned upon being an Asian in the beauty industry, it's just something that, they'll make faces forever at, right? And in my country, in the Philippines, it's like, oh my God, like, why would she ever choose this profession, right? You still have time to change your mind. But I know that I probably won't change my mind on this one. And that's just something that they know, like, okay, Darlene's just going to be stubborn. She's forever going to be a lash tech. We're just going to leave her as is. As long as she's happy, she's making money, she's doing what she's supposed to do. This is something that she's standing by. And I think that means more to them now, more than anything, rather than me trying to do this, that, and the third and change my profession, and keep changing it, 50s, 60s, in my 50s and 60s, probably.
Hmm. I mean, it's kind of fuel to your drive. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's telling you that you shouldn't or you can't do something, or 1,000 other people are doing it, so you gotta prove them wrong at this point. You know what I'm saying? Other,
Right. What
other
do you
than
mean
doing
I
it for
can't?
yourself, other than
That's
doing it for yourself, they just don't know how much drive. I love when people say weird shit to me, for real, because it's like, oh yeah, okay, thank you, you just gave me some more ambition. You feel me? You keep feeding off of it. I love that. I love that.
Yes, that's
that's
like
crazy.
when like if your friend wanted to be have an ice cream truck, you have to gas them up. Like, why can't you have an ice cream truck or a lemonade stand, right?
Yes.
Gas your friends up. And I think that's what people fail to realize. Like, there is no weird idea out there that is too offlandish. Why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you want to start something, why not? Go start that ice cream truck business.
You just got to keep going. You got to believe in yourself at all times. At all times.
For sure.
That's big. That's big, especially like in the Asian community. Like I've heard that a lot over the years. Right?
Hell yeah.
Like going against the grain will get you booted out the house type stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know.
No, I agree on that. There are some times where my mom was like, just go sleep in your car. Just don't come home. If that's what you want for your life, literally, my mom will be so rude and blunt and be like, if that's what you want for your life, then go ahead. And I'm just in the background like, okay, see y'all later.
I mean, it's a true thing. And I feel like it comes with a lot of cultures too. You know what I'm saying? I just telling my niece, she'll be a freshman next year. And I was just telling her, somebody telling her, you're going to go to the University of Maryland when you're done with high school. I'm like, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for you to make it there, don't let nobody tell you, put their hands on their steering wheel for you. You do what you want to do, and you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, the ultimate person that drives that car in your life. You feel me?
Right.
You got to. You know what I mean? You cannot do what anybody else wants you to do. It's all about you at that point. You feel me? Because when you lay down and you go to sleep at night, you can't be, worrying about what anybody else is saying. And I think a lot of people need to, think about that at the end of the day. Don't worry about what nobody else is saying, because you got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? It's you that got to put the work in at the end of the day. It's you that the accomplishments, you to go to that, you that's got to work for that end goal. You know what I'm saying?
That's just crazy how so many cultures are different. Like, I know for me, like, it was get a job, work hard, work your way up. It wasn't even like, of course, be a doctor, be a lawyer, but it wasn't believable because they wasn't consistent with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Our family was like, yo, scrubs, eye doctor, prestigious jobs. Like, it's crazy. And really, like, yo, if you're not with our program, you gotta sleep outside. That's crazy.
Okay, that's how it be though. We've seen it. I think I've explained that to you too. It's crazy though. It is crazy, but to see that you keep going on that path strong, you know what I'm saying, and having that will to complete what you're doing, you know what I mean, it's definitely honorable.
Absolutely. I commend you. Like, I gotta clap that up, though, because it's not
Oh,
easy.
don't make me cry, y'all.
Man, what's up with these Geminis, man? They want to fight you one minute, then they want to cry the
They
next.
Who
crazy.
got something to say on Geminis? We just celebrated our time, okay?
Man, it's cancer season in the building. I don't know what this one we're talking about. Let's get it.
I was looking for the skip button on Gemini season.
It's cancer season, baby. We ready to get lit now.
I press skip on his season too.
It's still our birthdays. We celebrating all year round.
Oh Lord, please, y'all crazy as hell. So what else do you want to do? Like, what else do you want to do? Do you have any other business ventures that you want to, tackle after you master this?
Honestly, I want to do more brows. I want to do more teaching for like ombre brows, like tatting. I'm talking about like that whole Megan Good, like make you wake up and you got flawless lashes, brows, all of that. But I probably won't go into anything more. I want to really be big on like the teaching aspect. So I think those two are good for right now. I don't think I would get into anything like body sculpting or any of that other stuff. I just kind of want to perfect my craft now for like the brows and lashes, to be honest. But I know myself that probably 1 year from now I'm gonna get bored. That's usually how it is for me. I get bored with something and I'm like gonna pick up a new trade, new craft, new skill. But for right now, probably just sticking for the lashes with the lashes and the brows for right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Shout out to the boyfriend standing outside of the window. She get bored easy, man. Be careful, brother. I just want to be honest with you.
All
Be
the cars,
careful.
because everyone's coming home right now, and I'm just like, I don't know who's waving at me, so I'm just gonna go like this. So they're probably like, this girl is in her window and she's like talking to herself, like she must be having a really good conversation.
Well, do me a
Gotta
favor.
have good support at the end of the day, right?
Hey, look, that's all that matters, right?
Right.
Do me a favor. Let everybody know where they can book an appointment with you for all the females that's in here. Where they can book.
Hey guys. Okay.
Book the glue ons, you know what I mean?
So make sure you follow Queens and Lashes. So let me tell y'all how to spell this because it gets kind of confusing. So Queens, Queens, the letter N. Don't put A-N-D in between. So Queens, the letter N, and Lashes. Lashes, not a Z. No wait, there is an underscore. All right, let me do this again.
Time out, yo.
I had to let them know there's no Z at the end of
Do
Lashes.
you know the name or not?
Yeah, I do. It's Queens, the letter N, and Lashes _. It's late, y'all. Y'all probably should already know I'm in bed. I'm an early bird, so I'm probably in bed by right now. Yeah, 9 is my cutoff time.
Oh, okay.
So Avon, I'll repeat that so the people can understand what the name is.
Follow me on Queens in Lashes _. QUEENSLASHES What? Okay.
I was dying
Queens and
because you was
Lashes
focusing.
_.
You was focusing like you was like.
You know I gotta teach my kids how to spell, right?
Oh Lord.
So I had to say it out loud for them, like we in a spelling contest in class.
Shout out Queens and Lashes,
I know her.
man.
She followed me. Hi, Shay. Sorry, y'all.
Nah, you good. You gotta say stuff to your supporters, man. That's all that matters, right?
I know.
Shout out Queens and Lashes, located in the DMV. If you ever here on
vacation, Park, Maryland, by the IKEA, right before Disney World. Yeah.
I hear
by
that.
the IKEA, you know what I mean? If you ever over there, stop at the bank, get you some Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever. All right.
Yes, you
Queen
know
and
where
Lashes
it
in the building.
That shit nasty, cuz that Buffalo Wild Wings is nasty.
Honey barbecue 10-piece all flat, man.
Yes, y'all. Can we go eat? Cause business. We gotta put this on the Gotta put it on the business card. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, y'all can go by y'all damn self, cause I ain't going no Buffalo Wild Wings. That shit is nasty.
Ew, what's wrong?
You know what? We can go.
You don't like dry wings?
Dry wing. I love dry wings, but not them fucking pigeon wings that they got. That's what they are.
You a hater.
Honey barbecue all flat.
Well, you can go across the street and go to Tropical Smoothie, and we can go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's my spot, though. How do you know that Tropical Smoothie? I go there every morning.
Man. You just can't sit with us. You gonna have to sit at the outside table. How you not gonna have wings with us, but you gonna have Tropical Smoothie?
It's terrible, yo. You know what? Look here.
Who said that Buffalo Wild Wings is bad meat? Oh.
Thank you, Wayne. That's my man. That's my man right there. You feel me?
It's not bad meat.
I don't care what it
some
is.
Buffalo Wild Wings haters in here.
Football season, Buffalo Wild Wings. We in the building, man.
Let's do it.
Hold up, you might be a Commanders fan. We can't do that.
Who? Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's
what?
getting crazy up in here.
She might be a Commanders fan. I don't know about that.
100 grand. I'm not a Commanders fan.
What football team you like?
I don't like football like that.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got.
Hey, y'all, it's been a good night.
Will I sit through a game? I absolutely will. Will I know when there's a touchdown? I absolutely know when there's a touchdown. Don't ask me nothing in between. When people score, that's all I know.
All right, so y'all crazy. I ain't dealing with y'all tonight.
What's the dog named Rufus?
Oh, Austin. Where'd he go? I think he left me because I was too loud. He said Rufus. His name is Austin.
Austin, my fault.
Oh, no. He left me.
Shout out to my man Austin coming through making a special appearance.
He can't even say bye because he left out the door.
That dog be everywhere. So
Everywhere with me. That is my whole son. He is a whole pit bull.
hey,
Come on.
all right, y'all. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you.
Nah, ain't no thank you. Ain't no thank you. Ain't no thank you. Ain't no thank you, darling.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Everybody,
I know you hungry right now. Go eat some oodles and noodles. You know what I mean?
Who got oodles and noodles? I have spaghetti from Pisano's. y'all hate it.
Darlene, real quick though, all seriousness, man. If you was to talk to your 18-year-old self today, what would you say to her?
I would be like, why did you let that boy come over?
hell no.
Oh.
No. That's a whole nother topic.
She went to go see a man about a dog.
No, I shouldn't have let that boy come over. No, all transparency. No, that's a whole nother topic of discussion. That's like top of the top.
On the top discussion.
Why did you let that boy come over? I think that got a top. That got to be like the top.
For next week, because that's a whole nother discussion we can talk about.
All right. And one more question. If you had to nominate anybody to come on here and drop some gems, who would it be? Somebody that you know personally.
Oh shoot. I would nominate my mentor, honestly.
Okay.
I would nominate my mentor, and I say that because I feel like everything that she says and she gone through and seeing where she is right now in her business, just from personal experience, honestly, I would nominate her. Oh, someone came back. Look, hold on. Wait, they want to say bye to you. They called you Rufus and everything. Isn't that disrespectful? Come here. Okay, now he wants to be camera shy. But yes, honestly, yeah, that's what I would say to my 18-year-old self, and I would nominate my mentor, honestly.
But that have her tap in with one of our Instagram handles and we can go from there. Definitely would love to have that person on here. So
for sure.
You have a wonderful weekend and wonderful Friday tomorrow. Tap in with us, man. Hopefully everybody, real quick, go up to the top, follow everybody that's in this live. And let's go from there, man. Thursday night top discussion, 8:30 p.m. every Thursday, man. Give me something, cuz.
Queen Lash is in the building, right? She's getting a storefront soon.
Oh, there's just so many people who's on here.
She's getting a storefront soon.
Yes.
It's not a small business. It's a big business, right?
Yes.
Big.
Going against the grain.
Big.
This is what we talk about every day. Like, yo, follow your path. Your life is for you. You know what's for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it's not for you, you know when it don't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a don't feel right meter. It don't feel right. Do something different to accomplish something different, man. Every single Thursday, top discussion, baby. I'm out.
Let's go.
Bye.
Have a good one.